Good to see you, my dearest friends. Evelyn here, and I want to begin today with a question that I think will stop you mid-thought. You're at a dinner, a beautiful one, and across the room, you notice two women who arrived wearing almost the same black dress. Similar length, similar cut, neither one is wearing anything particularly dramatic, and yet one of them looks extraordinary. The kind of extraordinary that makes you look twice and then a third time without being able to articulate exactly why. The other looks fine, presentable, nicely dressed. What's the difference? This question has occupied me for years. And after observing it play out in every setting imaginable, galleries, restaurants, garden parties, weekend markets, airport lounges, I've arrived at an answer that is both simpler and more profound than I initially expected. The difference has almost nothing to do with the dress. The easiest way to transform how a black dress reads is to change the supporting pieces, swap sandals for loafers, add a linen shirt over your shoulders, replace a crossbody with a raffia tote, or layer a blazer for a more polished look. Supporting pieces. That phrase is the whole philosophy. The black dress is the canvas, exactly as a white dress is a canvas, as a neutral blouse is a canvas. It holds infinite potential. But that potential is activated or extinguished entirely by the 7 decisions you make around it. The fashion landscape of 2026 is undergoing a significant transformation. The industry is moving away from heavy ornamentation and exaggerated detailing toward refined simplicity, premium materials, and long-lasting wardrobe investments. Designers are focusing on minimal luxury, architectural silhouettes, and sustainable craftsmanship. Minimal luxury, architectural silhouettes. Those two phrases describe not just what's happening on the runway, they describe the entire sensibility that makes a black dress look genuinely expensive rather than simply dark. Today, 7 rules, each one addresses a specific layer of what the most expertly dressed women understand about the black dress and what everyone else overlooks. And the 7th rule is the one I've saved deliberately for last, because it's the detail that transforms a black dress from classic into unforgettable. The one that consistently generates the most conversation when women in this community apply it. And the one that, once understood, means you'll never look at a black dress the same way again. Before anyone registers the silhouette, the accessories, or the way the dress moves, they register the surface. The way light interacts with the fabric, whether it falls with weight and intention or collapses without authority, whether it maintains its shape through an evening or begins to betray its composition halfway through dinner. Women who dress with lasting elegance avoid synthetic materials in favor of natural, timeless fabrics like silk, cotton, linen, or wool. These fabrics drape beautifully, last longer, and provide an instantly elevated appearance. Even a simple silhouette looks more refined when it's made from quality material rather than a blend that loses its structure. In black specifically, fabric quality is more ruthlessly visible than in any other color. A black dress in poor quality fabric doesn't simply look ordinary. It actively communicates its own limitations. The pilling, the shininess in wrong places, the way it bags at the seat after 2 hours of sitting. Black conceals nothing about what a fabric is actually made of. The fabric of a black dress significantly impacts its look, feel, and suitability for different occasions. For elegant, polished wear, silk and satin have a beautiful sheen and a fluid drape that adds an element of sophistication. For daytime or warmer settings, cotton or linen blends offer breathability and a more relaxed drape. Sustainable and breathable fabrics are increasingly popular in 2026. The specific fabric intelligence for black dresses, a matte black, dense cotton, ponte, structured crepe, fine linen, reads as modern, architectural, and intentional. A black with subtle sheen, silk look, satin finish crepe, viscose blend, reads as refined and evening appropriate. A black with visible texture, jacquard brocade, fine rib knit, reads as considered and artisanal. What to approach with caution: a synthetic that produces the wrong kind of sheen, the flat reflective brightness of cheap polyester rather than the warm luminosity of silk. That particular quality of light is perhaps the single most immediately recognizable marker of a dress that doesn't quite deliver on its promise. Touch the fabric before anything else. Ask how it catches light. Ask how it falls when held over your forearm. The fabric's answer is the dress's truth. Which fabric do you reach for most in a black dress? Matte and structured, or softly sheen and fluid? Tell me below. Here's the rule that surprises women most consistently, and that produces the most immediate visible results when applied. Well-fitted, structured pieces that highlight your natural shape are the foundation of truly elegant dressing. The neckline is where this principle is most clearly expressed. It frames the face, defines the collarbone, and sets the visual register of the entire outfit before any other element is processed. In a black dress specifically, the neckline has an even greater responsibility than in lighter colors because black absorbs light rather than reflecting it, which means the skin revealed at the neckline becomes the primary source of luminosity in the entire outfit. That luminosity, the warmth and life of your skin against the depth of the black, is what makes a black dress glow rather than recede. The off-shoulder design gives a refined edge to even the most straightforward black dress. The clean square neckline and tailored silhouette feel elegant without becoming overly formal. They work as naturally for dinner parties as for more casual occasions. The necklines that consistently produce the most refined results in a black dress. A V-neck that draws the eye inward and downward, creating a central vertical line while revealing the collarbone with complete grace. A square neckline that frames the décolletage with architectural precision, the graphic horizontality of the squared edge creating a clean, modern boundary between fabric and skin. A boat neckline that sweeps wide across the shoulders, creating a composed, balanced frame that draws attention upward toward the face. The principle: your neckline is the frame for your face. In a black dress, it's the only frame that matters because everything else dissolves into depth. Choose it as deliberately as you would choose a setting for something precious. Flowing and floor-length black dresses offer an effortless elegance depending on the fabric and design. The fabric and the cut must work together to create a silhouette that feels intentional. Black alone cannot manufacture proportion. It can only reveal the presence or absence of it. This is the rule that clarifies why a black dress can look so completely different on two women whose measurements are nearly identical. One woman has chosen a proportion that works with her specific body's geometry, that creates contrast between volume and structure, that defines a waist somewhere, that gives the eye a complete and satisfying visual journey from shoulder to hem. The other has chosen a proportion that simply happens without intention or architecture. The proportion principle for black dresses. A fitted bodice with a full or A-line skirt creates a classic waist definition that the eye reads as inherently elegant. A column or sheath cut, entirely fitted from shoulder to hem, requires impeccable tailoring to work, but when it does, it produces the most sophisticated and architectural silhouette available. A wrap silhouette creates waist definition through drape rather than structure. The most forgiving and often the most flattering proportion for a wide range of figures. Nude footwear elongates the leg and creates the visual impression of additional length through the silhouette. Black sandals create a sleek monochrome look. Ballet flats make a black dress feel effortless during the day. The best choice depends not on the occasion alone, but on the proportion relationship between the dress's hemline and the shoe's visual weight. That proportion relationship between dress and shoe is something most women never consciously consider, and it's one of the most immediately visible sources of the something's off feeling that a black dress can produce despite being technically correct in every other way. Black is temperature neutral, which is both its greatest strength and its most common styling challenge. It harmonizes with everything and therefore implies nothing. Without thoughtful accessories, a black dress can feel not just classic, but cold. Not just sophisticated, but distant. Pair a black dress with elegant jewelry, refined footwear, and a structured bag to create a polished look. The best choices depend on the occasion, but timeless styles almost always outperform trend-driven ones. Here's the temperature principle in practical terms. Gold jewelry introduces warmth. Warm tan or cognac leather introduces warmth. A silk scarf in a rich, deep tone introduces warmth. These elements do for a black dress what the collarbone does. They provide luminosity against depth, life against neutrality, warmth against cool. A colored belt, contrasting detail along the seams, or a few strategic accessory choices can transform a basic black dress into something distinctive and memorable. This approach allows you to elevate an accessible black dress with well-chosen accessories rather than requiring a completely different garment. The specific accessory formulas that consistently produce the most refined results against black. A single sculptural gold earring with real presence, not small and delicate, but considered invisible, against a V or square neckline. A structured leather bag in cognac, warm camel, or deep tan. The warmth of the leather providing the temperature contrast that black craves. A silk scarf in a rich jewel tone, emerald, sapphire, deep burgundy, tied loosely at the neck or threaded through a bag handle, introducing color at the most restrained and elegant possible register. Tell me, what's your go-to accessory formula when you want a black dress to look genuinely expensive? Drop it in the comments. I want to say something definitive about shoes and black dresses, something that I've tested across years of observation and that consistently proves itself. The shoe completes the black dress's register, not the jewelry, not the bag. The shoe, because it exists at the greatest visual distance from the face, which means the eye uses it to determine the overall mood of the outfit before any closer inspection is possible. Black sandals create a sleek monochrome look. Nude footwear elongates the leg. White sneakers dress the outfit toward a relaxed, contemporary register. Ballet flats make a black dress feel effortless during the day. Timeless shoe styles almost always outperform trend-driven ones with a black dress. Each of those shoe choices is telling a completely different story. The sleek black sandal says, refined, complete, intentional. The nude flat says, elongated, graceful, understated. The white sneaker says, modern, confident, deliberately casual. The cognac loafer says, considered, warm, slightly unexpected in the best possible way. What the shoe must never do, contradict the register established by every other element of the outfit. A beautifully tailored black midi dress with pearl earrings and a structured leather bag, finished with a worn, visually heavy shoe that reads as belonging to a completely different outfit, loses its elegance from the ground up. The eye notices the incongruity instantly, even if the mind can't name it. Choose your shoe with awareness of the complete story the outfit is telling. Then, make sure the shoe tells the same story or a deliberate, confident variation of it. Add a linen shirt over your shoulders, layer a blazer for a more polished look, or swap a crossbody bag for a raffia tote. The easiest way to transform how a black dress reads is to change the supporting pieces. The layering principle for black dresses is the most practical of the 7 rules because it gives a single garment the most extraordinary range of any styling decision you can make. A black midi dress styled with nothing above the waist belongs to one occasion. The same dress with a linen blazer draped open belongs to a completely different one. With a fine gauge cream cardigan buttoned once at the collarbone, yet another. With a denim jacket in a pale wash, another still. The industry in 2026 is moving toward refined simplicity, premium materials, and long-lasting wardrobe investments. A single black dress with intelligent layering options represents exactly this philosophy. Fewer purchases, greater versatility, more considered style. For women over 50 and 60 specifically, the layering principle serves an additional purpose that goes beyond styling. It provides the coverage and flexibility to dress for real temperature variations across a full day without ever compromising the elegance of the base garment. The layer that consistently produces the most refined result against black. A structured blazer in camel, warm ivory, or soft ecru. The warm neutral providing the temperature contrast that we established in Rule 4, while the blazer's architecture provides the outer definition that makes the outfit feel complete rather than layered. That combination, warm neutral blazer, black dress beneath, is one of the most quietly powerful formulas in all of refined dressing. And here it is, the final rule, the detail I've been building toward since the very first sentence of today's video, the one that transforms a black dress from simply classic and into absolutely unforgettable, and that most women have never consciously considered as a styling tool. It's contrast. Specifically, intentional warm contrast, a single element in a warm, rich, or luminous tone introduced against the depth of black in a way that the eye wasn't quite expecting. A white collar, a contrasting detail along the seams, or a colored belt. These small additions can transform a straightforward black dress into something distinctive and memorable. But the version I want you to understand is more refined than a white collar, more specific than any single garment detail. It's the placement of one warm element in the precise location where the eye travels first and stays longest. Here's the rule in its most precise form. In a black dress, the eye travels immediately to the neckline, to the face, the collarbone, the space where the black ends and the skin begins. Whatever lives in that space has the most visual authority of anything in the outfit, which means that the most powerful place to introduce your warm contrast is precisely there. A silk scarf in a rich, deep jewel tone, tied loosely at the collar of a black dress, with one end falling in a soft diagonal across the chest. A single, magnificent earring in warm gold or deep-colored stone, catching the light at the face's border with the dress. A pearl drop earring that provides the exact luminosity that the black canvas has been waiting for. The quiet radiance of something precious against something deep. The overall look feels naturally confident and luminous. The draped neckline adds graceful movement. Simple details feel light and comfortable while still creating a powerful, elegant impression. That single warm element against black does something that no amount of additional styling can replicate. It warms the canvas. It transforms the dress from a neutral depth into a frame for your face, your jewelry, your presence. It makes the black look chosen rather than default, deliberate rather than inevitable. And it creates the quality that the woman across the restaurant was generating without anyone being able to articulate why. That quality of looking at someone and thinking, everything about this was decided on purpose and every decision was exactly right. That's not accident, that's this rule applied with complete confidence. Seven rules, one governing truth. The black dress does not make the outfit. It holds the space for an outfit to be made. And the women who understand this, who approach a black dress not as a finished statement, but as an extraordinary beginning, are the ones who consistently produce the result that stops a room. Quality of fabric, neckline as architecture, proportion as silhouette story, accessories as temperature, shoe as finishing argument, layer as register shifter, and the single warm detail that makes the whole thing glow. True style lies in timeless choices rather than fleeting trends. Women who consistently look elegant prioritize quality over quantity, fit over embellishment, and polish over pretense. Their wardrobes reflect authenticity and ease, and their black dresses are the pieces that most completely express that philosophy. Because black, at its most sophisticated, isn't the absence of color, it's the presence of depth. And depth, dressed with intention, is the most quietly powerful statement any wardrobe can make. Now tell me, gorgeous, which of these 7 black dress rules is the one you needed most today? Is it the fabric principle that changes how you evaluate every black garment you'll ever consider? The neckline as your primary architectural decision? The proportion story your black dress needs to tell? the warm accessory formula that introduces temperature into a cool canvas, the shoe as the finishing argument, the layering approach that gives one dress multiple registers, or the seventh rule, the single warm detail placed precisely where the eye travels first, that transforms a black dress from classic into genuinely unforgettable. Drop your answer in the comments and tell me the black dress moment in your life when everything finally came together and you felt completely, absolutely, exactly yourself. I read every single message in this community, and your stories always teach me something new.